So guys, it's Master of Total War here. We've just got new recording stuff, so I'm going to make this pretty much an experiment and start my Sicily campaign on this. If that fails, I'll go back to Bandicam, which would mean a return to just 10-minute videos for now, but hopefully this works. I have done a few quick tests. My Rome campaign, sadly, for some reason, is going to have to be finished on Bandicam, because for some reason the frame rate is just so much worse on that than it is on this. I did actually start my Sicily campaign on Bandicam. Oh, there's a bit of lag though in it. That's not good. But it didn't record the first part of the game. For some reason it corrupted pretty much instantly. I don't like the lag, but it's better than Bandicam for now. Bump up taxes, because that's all that's going to be providing me money. Yeah, because I'm making a loss. This guy can go around and check stuff out for me. So thankfully I can make this a long campaign, because my last one was going to be a short one, but hopefully, I mean, this should work. Let's get mines and roads to improve. Trade. I'll try upload this today, but because of the way it works, it's going to be editing, and like I said, I'm new to this, so I'm not entirely sure how long it will be before I can do this, because I will have to get to terms with my new software. But it also means in the future, anything I do with Wham Bam, even though hot seat campaigns tend to have very short turns anyway, I can play out battles properly and not have to worry about all that stuff. So that'll be good, and it also means I can get better content just for you guys in general. There's the Pope looking happy. It's Christianity there, the religion of peace, with the Pope armed for war. Fun times. Also, with this new equipment, I can live stream, which means I might live stream in the future. Not entirely sure. That'll be a long way off. Got a lot to learn. But yeah, well, I'm sorry that all my content's been coming out quite sporadically. I have been busy. I went on a trip to London, watched the changing of the guard, had friends worry about extremists coming and blowing the place up. That's a joke. They weren't that well. I mean, they were worried about me, but they weren't worried about the extremists. I wasn't either, to be honest. London is a nice place, but I don't know. So everyone's worried about Islamic extremism down there, and I'm going to be honest, there were quite a lot more Orthodox Jews than there were Muslims. Well, I don't have a problem with either of them. I just, I don't get why people worry so much. I mean, maybe I was just in a different part, but either way, does it matter? I don't know. Underground, though. How do people do that? The underground. Really? I mean, come on, guys. Horrible place to be. Sweaty, everyone's pushing. It's not pleasant. I don't get how people can do it every day. I was only there for a few days. The city itself is lovely, I just cannot do the underground. Too much. And too uncomfortable. But I'm a northerner, so maybe that's just me complaining. King in North. So one of the things I forgot that I was going to mention that I had brought up in the first part of my original version of this campaign was that I do have mods for Total War that I may consider filming. I'm not entirely sure though, because I kind of just like doing them for fun, and also I do have a Total War for Elder Scrolls, which is a mod for Medieval 2. There's a lot of copyrighted music in that, so I definitely wouldn't do that. I have got the Game of Thrones mod with the enhanced sub-mod. Oh, I've already traded with them, damn it. Since I'm not doing the short campaign, I guess I'll trade with these guys too. Find Venice. So yeah, there is the sub-mod, the enhanced, which makes it a lot better. I also have the Age of Petty Kings, which is also set in the A Song of Ice and Fire, Game of Thrones. World, but it's obviously set about ages before Aegon's conquest. So there's a few families in there that people know, there's a few families that people won't. There's families in there that, whilst they do exist in a Game of Thrones and A Song of Ice and Fire, they are minor families and not the major families. All that stuff. It's a pretty good mod. I love it. I actually really do enjoy it. Doing a Bolton campaign at the moment because I thought, why not be the evil ones? But yeah, and I'm doing a Elder Scrolls campaign too, which is going horribly, trying to do the Oblivion Crisis. And it turns out that the Oblivion Crisis is not easy. And I also have Lord of the Rings too, which everyone pretty much has. I'm pretty sure that's like the first one people go for. Is the Third Age Total War mod. I don't have any of the sub-mods for that, though I'm thinking of getting Divide and Conquer for it, which is pretty good. Oh wait, do I not have to? Oh, I forgot it doesn't work like that. Okay, next time I promise I will fight a battle. But yeah, I've got the Third Age mod, which is all good. Let's just leave my archers. March south. So it's a lot of fun. And I'm currently doing a Gondor campaign on that because typical. And also just because I like Gondor's general look. So I'll get him that unit of spearmen, and then I will launch the siege of Cagliari, is it? I'm about to attack. Not that that would be how you pronounce it, probably. But I am not good at languages. I did try German and I failed it miserably. Not that it mattered, because then they took it off the curriculum, so that was good stuff. Replaced it with Spanish, which I was even worse at. Never met a Spanish person, so I've never needed to speak it. Met quite a few Germans though. Italians, Latvians, Norwegians, Polish, French, American. Can't miss them. Actually kidding, they're quite polite. Some are a little eccentric, but it's fine. I'll probably play this battle and make it the end, just because I'm pretty sure it hasn't been longer than 10 minutes, but I just want to learn how to use this software, and then I'll make the next turns much better and longer. Let's just get this underway. The fact that the laddermen are walking and still going faster than the men that are running is slightly odd. But that's fine either way. Are they fleeing the walls? Yeah. Well, the peasants, they would. Well, I guess it makes it a little bit easier for me to take the walls then.
Our men have reached the walls with their ladders.
When I have figured out how to use this, I will link the people that I downloaded this from. I think it's XSplit that I'm using at the moment, and I'll link them in just in case people want to check it out and use it themselves. It's quite good. They even have little tutorials on YouTube which are amazing and very helpful. So, I've first time using it and I'm pretty much gonna praise it already. Let's get them down there just for the sake of it, and then obviously need these guys in. And what are these guys doing? Just getting shot at. Let's get them down then. Taking more casualties than I'd like to, but not really managing this very well. It's just an experiment with the recording thing. Just sort of all over the place. And what's good is a lot less lag. I mean, look at that. Okay, if they're broken, cut them down. I don't just... Oh no. Go on, get them. Oh, these guys have glitched out on the wall. The troops over there that have activated the tower. Or are they just being shot at by those towers? Don't know. Don't care. Just go after these guys.
Praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
If I captured the gates.
Give grace to God.
Yeah.
We have captured the enemy's walls.
Perfect. Speed this up. Oh. I mean, once I've killed the archers, that's pretty much it, because peasants won't kill much. It's just the archers that are gonna do the most damage. Not in melee, just, you know, obviously in general.
The battle is in our favor. If we remain true and wholehearted, victory will be ours.
This probably won't take that much editing, to be honest, actually, come to think of it. Just cut out the first couple of minutes, which will be a black screen, and then cut out the menu whilst I'm exiting, which will be fine. So she's not too bad then, I suppose.
My lord, only half our force. Praise to our lord. Our men have slain the
Oh,
enemy
Gemma was in an
general.
archer unit.
Now his men will lose
That's nice.
heart.
Captain Gerhardo. That's probably not how you say it either. I don't know why I've played as Sicily. I've never been a big fan of playing as the Italian states. The thing is I really do enjoy Medieval Total War, but the problem is I just don't like how similar units are to each other. That's my only problem. Which is stupid because I know that obviously in medieval times they would be pretty similar to each other. The only time there'd really be differences is if you put an Eastern army against a Western army. Or an Asian army against European army, which I suppose, you know, counts as East versus West, but just to be more specific, because usually when you say Eastern against Western, and you speak about medieval times, you usually mean Christian versus Muslim, such as the Ottomans and their cavalry and units like that against knights and their heavy armor and things like that. And I think this has actually probably been a good lengthed video, and so hopefully you have all enjoyed, and I will end it pretty soon once this is done. Just play out all this. Nope, nope. Just wanted those at the moment.
Yes.
I don't want those mailed knights because they're going to cost me money at the moment, and I have no need for cavalry at the moment either. Okay, so I will make that it for now, and I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.